Hey everyone, Gallifrey597 and welcome to today's Doctor Who unboxing video. I'm very delighted to unbox Doctor Who Season 24, The Collection. This came in the post to me very late last night. I didn't think it was going to come till today, but luckily it came late last night. It was great seeing everybody's posts on Twitter and different social media pages of them getting their copies. So today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing, taking you through the cover inside and out, giving you everything you need to know for the new box set. So without further ado, let's have some fun and get into it. So to start off with the cover, done by ever so brilliantly Binding, who always captures the tone and feel of a season. It's got this kind of purple overall vibe. You've got 7th Doctor in his cream jacket and hat, his scarf, he's got his spoons to hand, and around quite I think is the chain of the watch, I believe. Might be, might be not. But in the centre, we've got the array of monsters and villains from this season. We've got the Rani in the centre, taking centre stage. You've got the Chief Caretaker, the Cleaners from Paradise Towers, the Tetrap, Gavrok, and the Dragon from Dragonfire. We've got the 2018 Jodie Whittaker logo. The collection season 24 is 8 discs, 2 discs for each story, and we've got the new designed 12 logo. Bringing it round to the side, which is what we'll see when it's on display. You've got a cropped version of the cover, the Blu Ray logo, Doctor Who Collection, again season 24, the new design 12 logo, BBC, same on the top, telling us what season it is, the same information on the other side. Turn it to the back now, we've got an array of information. We've got a preview cover from Dragonfire, which I'll go more into as there's a bigger picture of it inside. So let's take a look at what it says. So we've got Doctor Who Collection Season 24. Continue your Ultimate Archive with the Ultimate Collector set. So it tells us the 4 stories are included, which are Time in the Rani, Paradise Towers, Delta and the Bannerman, and Dragonfire. All 14 episodes new restored for Blu-ray and packed with extra material, including exclusive extended versions of all 4 stories featuring untransmitted material and optional 5.1 surround sound. Even though I watched all the stories quite recently, I'm going to rewatch them again to kind of pick out what new scenes have been added. In conversation with Matthew Sweet as he chats to Sylvester McCoy about his life, career, and time as the 7th Doctor. Behind the sofa, 4 new episodes with all-star level of classic Doctor Who guests. There's 3 sofas, and each 3 of them have a different 80s era, which is cool. Here's a future brand new feature-length documentary examining season 24 in detail, which we called a kind of fresh perspective on the 7th Doctor's first season and the trials and tribulations sort of going into it and making it. Got a new documentary for Delta and the Bannerman. The Doctor's Table returns. Sylvester McCoy, Brian Langford, Sophie Aldred, and Clive Merrison reminisce about the time making season 24. This is one of Chris Chapman's documentaries, I think the only one he's done for this season due to time and other commitments. But it's cool he's got to be able to return to one he established in season 23, this kind of new style documentary. Exclusive archive treats, a treasure trove of previous unavailable content from the BBC archives, based on a talk I attended over Zoom, which was hosted by Phantom for season 24. This is the most content and PDF files and all new stuff they discovered for this season. They discovered new footage, new making of, documentation, all this stuff. So it is the biggest one that they've ever done due to finding so much new content specifically for this release. That's really exciting. Including as well, as I go on to the next topic, studio and location footage. Hours of rare previously unseen footage from the original studio and location tapes. So it's like a 3-hour filming of Time in the Rani in the Quarry set, which is, I did sort of have a brief glimpse of it last night. Amazing stuff like that. Immersive 5-point surround sound on every episode. I believe Mark Ayres, who worked on the original 80s series, does all the sort of sound mixing and stuff for this and really brings it to sort of modern day TV and cinema in the best way possible. ISO to music score on every story, so each track you'll be able to hear the music. Blu-ray trailer, another special mini episode. This is the 24 carat one, which was released on YouTube. PDF written archive, scripts and rare archive material. So the white box in the middle is the entirety of all the new stuff, but the bottom also tells us each disc also features extensive special features previously released on DVD, including making of documentaries, featurettes, audio commentaries, info text, and much more. We've got a lineup for the season, so we've got starring Sylvester McCoy, 7th Doctor, Bonnie Langford as Mel, and Sophie Aldred, who gets an introduction in the last story of the season, Dragonfire, as Ace. At the bottom, pause to read it if you like, all the copyright information, technical details, copyright law and all that stuff, etc, etc, if you're interested in all that. At the bottom of the slip case, we've got 12 logo again, barcode, and also we've got the TARDIS upside down, being fired at by the Rani. This is obviously from the opening sequence of Time of the Rani, the kind of new CGI effects for the time, having the TARDIS flying through space being shot at. It was really good effect for the time. It still does stand up, but with Lee Binding's amazing skills, he's really brought it up to date, looking like it could be from the modern series. But as I take the slipcase off, you'll first of all be able to see a nice textures cover of Lee Binding's amazing artwork, but turn it around to the back. Here's a TARDIS in full scale. Each one of these is unique for the series, always has like a TARDIS on. You've got the nice little white stars, reminiscent of the 7th Doctor title sequence. So, opening it up, there we go. So, as we've always got the discs on the right, 8 discs. On the left hand side, we've got the case for all the leaflets and stuff. It's kind of one of those like Russian dolls where you keep opening it up and something else comes out. So the cover for this is from Paradise Towers, where the 7th Doctor and Mel land, and she got all the junk, all the rubbish and all the tree stuff from inside Paradise Towers. So opening it up. So then we got a bigger cover, of course, from Dragonfly, which is on the back of the box set. You've got 7th Doctor, Mel holding the crystal, and Ace in the backdrop waiting to be the next companion, with Iceworld in the background. And of course, as well, if I try to miss that all coming out, this is of course as well the cover for the leaflet. I say leaflet, I mean booklet, because it is very extensive. And newly this time around, we have a leaflet featuring different products you can buy as part of the Doctor Who merchandise. We've got Big Finish advertisement, Doctor Who magazine, the figurine collection, the new exclusive vinyls of classic episodes, escape rooms, the Lonely Assassin mobile game, which I did play actually quite recently. It's pretty good. The new Atlas of Kingston, Ruby's Curse book, Time Fracture, which I did a video on. You can check that out on my channel. Worlds Apart, which is the new trading card online game, and the Regeneration range from Zavi. Plus, if you're not yet, you can subscribe to the Doctor Who newsletter and use the scan code to get it. So here we have the inside of the TARDIS. So this is from Time on the Rani. We've got the cursor and the TARDIS viewer screen. The TARDIS is on fire. There's smoke and sparks everywhere. Mel is knocked out on the floor. We've got this Doctor's exercise bike, and here we have the 6th Doctor about to transform into the 7th Doctor. The moment is prepared for. There's a nice addition as well to actually have the golden flare, which has been established by the new series. Amazing work and really nice detail, really summing up the chaos of the 6th Doctor's regeneration into the 7th. Taking a quick look through the booklet, there is a lot, and I don't want to spoil everything that's inside, so I'm going to give you a brief summary. So you've got the welcome page, what's on each disc. So this is for Time the Rani. This is just disc 1. Usually it just takes up 1 page, but because it's so immense and massive and there's so much new stuff on here, it takes up 2 pages. That really goes to show how much new stuff's on here. Each one tells you about the development of the story, the production, and then the kind of after image, telling how the story is perceived afterwards. You also have great artwork as well for each story. This one for Paradise Towers, kind of giving a target book style cover, and always get great behind the scenes photos like that. We also get great new content as well from like the news series, for example. So you've got the 50th anniversary interviews with Bonnie and all news footage from the time. So each story does get 2 discs. So the first disc contains the original episodes and most of the behind the scenes special features, behind the sofas, interviews, old footage, etc. And the second part of the disc features the extended episodes and a few different other bits and bobs which I didn't include on the other disc. So that's a template for each 4 of the stories on this set. They're a really great read. I believe they're written by Pete McTeague, who of course wrote series 11 and 12 episodes, Kablam and Praxius. It's a really great read to kind of get your mindset in the making of the story, what it's been perceived as. I personally enjoy reading them before I watch a story, just kind of get my headspace into it. But yeah, it's a really knowledgeable read and a very honest one too. And on the back, we've got 3 photos, usually just for a Doctor, but this time we've got the 7th Doctor, Mel and Ace, with Sophie Aldridge's iconic signature. So closing this back up with all the contents back inside, let's take a look at the disc art. So disc 1, Time of the Rani, part 1. This is the 7th Doctor in Colin Baker's outfit with an army of Tetraps behind him. It's like a nice photo, but doesn't realise the Tetraps are on their way. Time of the Rani, part 2, disc 2, features the Mel in the ball, which is very nicely done as the disc, but Mel is stuck in this trap ball thing in the story. It's like the disc is the ball. Very cool, very cool. Paradise Towers, Part 1, Disc 3. So we've got the 7th Doctor Eerie looking at the Chief Caretaker before his transformation into the Great Architect. Disc 4, Paradise Towers Part 2, we got Mel being taken over by the cannibal old women. Disc 5, Delta and the Bannerman Part 1, sees the 7th Doctor and Mel in her 50s rock and roll gear. Disc 6, Delta and the Bannerman Part 2, we got the alien girl and Gavrok. She's screaming, her piercing scream, which really affects Gavrok. And in the background you can see the holiday place where they stay. Disc 7, Dragonfire Part 1. This sees the Doctor and Mel saying goodbye to each other in a very emotional scene for the end of the story. Then we've got Disc 8, Dragonfire Part 2, which sees Ace about to enter the TARDIS for a journey into season 25 and 26. Unlike all the other sets, we've got the 7th Doctor from the title sequence with his silver face and the asteroids and stars in the background. And finally, here's a picture of the season 24 box set in my DVD and Blu-ray collection. So obviously we've got season 23 and season 26 replacing the DVDs, and now season 24. So we've only got season 25 left to complete the 7th Doctor era on Blu-ray, which is exciting. So hope you enjoyed my unboxing of the season 24 box set. As always, you can comment, like and subscribe, and follow all the social media links for the channel in the description below, including Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Have you got your hands on the season 24 box set? What's your favourite story from the season? All your thoughts, let me know in the comment section below. Also, at the end of this video, a link in the description. There'll be a link to a collaboration I did on Adam Northbit Hooven's channel, where we did an extravaganza for season 24, talking about Time in the Raleigh, did a review on that, the whole season, and what we're looking to watch on all the behind the scenes stuff for this box set. So feel free to check out that. It's great to collab with him. It's a great collaboration, fun chat, so I highly recommend checking that out. And also keep an eye out on the channel, as I will be doing a season 24 trailer. So if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the future uploads. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to spend hours of my life now getting through the enormous amount of behind the scenes stuff which has been included on this. I think it's the most ever, so it's quite a big challenge ahead, but an enjoyable one. So until next time guys, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye!